Hello, Mr. Beginning class. I'm here to do my seminar about living on a jet planet and exploration of subsides for aerospace companies. But first, I hope that everyone's staying safe and doing well with their families. So, I hope to see you soon back in the school. So, enjoy my seminar. Probably you know this logo. If you don't know this logo, you might should know this one or this person. This person is Elon Musk, the CEO for Tesla and SpaceX. SpaceX is one of the two biggest companies that are experimenting the journey to places like Mars and the Moon. One of my favorite quotes from Elon Musk is, "You want to wake up in the morning and think the future is going to be great." Elon Musk is one of the bigger entrepreneurs and is looking to move humans to Mars. That is a great challenge for a human. Knowing that he is one of the billionaires people in the world, I think that he could do it. He could get it. And his objective is more than that. He's probably going to expand his business and going to have better solar cars in planets like Mars. So he's thinking the future. He's not thinking just to get the human race in another planet. He's thinking how to make it a great deal for him, how make it a great deal for the economy that he creates, how he's going to be admired by other people, and how he's going to benefit the other people. The economy that Elon Musk is trying to bring to the humanity is just evolution. We start using boats a long time ago. After the boats, we evolved to planes. Now we're going to evolve to travel into space with the help of aerospace companies. Elon Musk is already bringing that to us. He's already offering some touristic journeys to the moon. A good idea for any company is start doing publicity in the space. It's a good publicity because it will be like a new, because everybody is going to be talking about that, because they're sending publicity in the atmosphere. It's a great publicity for any company. Probably one day Coca-Cola, Nike, or Amazon is going to throw a giant logo in the space, and we can see it for every journey we do, every time going to like the moon or Mars. One day the publicity in the sky is going in the sky or the space is going to be cheap, and it's going to have a better result than the publicity that we can give here. More people is going to be going to other planets, and those companies of travel are going to get benefits. The companies that put the publicity there are going to get the benefits. Canada could get big benefits from having a colony in Mars, for example, or in other planets, because we can start producing any type of goods in that planet, and we can have some factories over there. We can have some people living there and make sure that our planet is having less contamination that we need. And we can go and have all those stuff that contaminate in another planet. The thing is, like, we can make sure that Canada is having a healthier air, a healthier earth, and we can keep this earth as where we live. Just think that the humans can go to another planet, it can hit the economy really hard. The world economy can grow, can create more business, more jobs, more companies. For example, the work of an architect building a new house in another planet. It can make to grow a faster civilization. It can make a great change to Canada. What if Canada give those architects to build a house? What if Canada create an infrastructure to generate works in another planet? Have some factories, business, and more space can give opportunities to benefit the society and economy. If Canada can take some resources from another part of the space and sell them here in Canada or in another country, it will grow the economy just because it's from the space. Canada should invest more in what is outside the planet. Be more like the NASA or SpaceX. Some aerospace companies nowadays are the NASA and SpaceX, as I told you before. SpaceX have a huge advantages between the NASA because SpaceX is a private company. This let SpaceX have some profit just for work by sending food or water to a space station just for $2 million. They are providing the government just for the travel right now. The problem with about the aerospace is to think about having any publicity in the space too. How is going to privatize a new planet? How is going to be selling goods outside the planet? It's going to be a different type of barrier, or there's not going to be trade barriers. We have to start thinking about the laws that are going to be controlling the spatial economy. How different governments are going to share their goods or property that are going to be obtained in another part, and how it's going to be controlled. Every government should work about the new economy that is coming. Probably one day there is not going to be more life in the earth. In the next billionaire generation will be the ones that are investing right now in another planet. People like Elon Musk. The properties in Mars are going to be expensive than a property in Earth. That's like a good example. The opportunities for Canada is that Canada can specialize its studies and be a great partner for the NASA or SpaceX, giving them the technology that they need, giving the money that they need to start investing in another planet. The economy in Canada can grow and be a partner for aerospace companies. Not just like to make some colonies there, to start producing in order to start producing food, start having animals there, start having babies. How is that going to affect? And probably that is going to be the center of the society. Probably another planet is going to be the center of the society one day. If a country goes to another planet, that country is going to be better because it's going to have more resources. So I think that the economy can get like a great competence. It will be a great competence to know who is going to be the first planet to be conquered and who is going to be the first country that is going to that planet. Is going to have a colony, a factory, or a company there. Who is going to be sent the needs in another planet? We're going to have any type of needs from that planet, or some stuff that we have to think about it. The colonization for Mars, for example, is really close. So yes, probably our grandsons are going to experiment that globalization in another planet. Probably you can leave down in the comments who do you think that is going to be the first country to have people in Mars. I know that the NASA and SpaceX work just for the United States, but Russia already have like a good team that can also compete there. China too. So those two countries can be another competence for the United States. Knowing those stuff, you can should leave down in the comments what do you think that is going to be the first country in colonize planet, and how that's going to affect the economy. Probably they're going to lose a lot of money because it's not too good. They can't generate a profit from another country because there's not enough resources yet, or probably they found some resources and they can expand their business, having other factories, getting workers over there that benefit the country in the earth. And probably if Canada moved there, we're going to have some scientifics over there working to get a better infrastructure and generate more and more business. So you should leave down in the comments what do you expect. Who is going to be the first country and get their grace. That's all that I have to present. Please read the handout so you can know more points about what I talk and I can explain better because it is really weird to explain about a video. And I hope you learned something, you like the video, and please comment what do you think that is going to affect, because it's not going to just like open another store, bring a company. It's like open a new word to the economy. So it can be really interesting. What do you think about it? Bye bye.